30 female, am still annoyed by a disagreement I had with my boyfriend, 35 male, a week ago. Hi all. So last week me and my boyfriend were on a road trip to attend a wedding and we got into a bit of a disagreement. I did all the driving, got to accommodation, I had to pay a security deposit. The lady behind the desk was asking questions about dinner and hot tubbing etc. and I asked him if he could deal as I was trying to pay the deposit. He was silent and just looked at me. I felt like I was doing all the decision making and basically being mother. Later that night we got into a bit of discussion. I brought up stuff I didn't like and so did he. Also that day he took a pic of me in swimsuit and shared it in boys group chat without my permission. Consent is a big deal and this really annoyed me. The next morning, he gave me the silent treatment and then blew up at me. Saying I was picking on him, how I should approach saying things that annoy me with positive intent. He twisted my words a lot of the time and when I agreed with something he said about himself, he held that against me. We hashed things out and it was okay. Now a week later it's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep because I'm thinking of how I can no longer speak my mind and be honest when he annoys me for fear of him giving me the silent treatment. I want to be able to share how I feel with my partner but currently do not think I can. Any tips, advice? TLR boyfriend, 35 male, and I's disagreement is still annoying me a week later. Communication issues. I want to be able to share how I feel with my partner but currently do not think I can. If you were to say this to him, in a calm voice at a moment when you're both in a clear frame of mind, how do you think he'd respond? Also that day he took a pic of me in swimsuit and shared it in boys group chat without my permission. Really just skimmed past that one like it wasn't a breakup worthy offense all by itself. I'd assume he'd sent other private pictures, you just don't know about the other times yet. You can't reason with a crazy person who thinks they're entitled to use your body to entertain the boys is my take. Find a time when there is no tension and bring up how you are feeling. Tell him that you are not okay with the silent treatment. In fact, tell him that the next time he pulls that shit you're gone. No one has time to play those bullshit games. His actions indicate that he doesn't respect you. You should believe those actions at face value because they are the honest part of him. He's 35 and not going to change his personality anytime soon, even if he wants to. So all you need to do is decide if you want to live with being disrespected. I would not live with that if I were you. He sounds like an immature jerk, I'd be mad too. Silent treatment is a form of manipulation, control, and emotional abuse. You deserve better. You're not married yet. Thank your lucky stars because this is him in the honeymoon stages where your relationship might then progress. You think this person is capable of growing up. If your relationship got more serious and you had one kid, do you know what would happen? You'd have 2 kids, he wouldn't grow up, would he? And he'd probably teach the kid childish annoying habits too. Find a mature person to be in a relationship with. This has so many red flags over it. And he's 35. A lot of information in a few paragraphs but basically sounds like he is not compatible with you, and your brain is reacting to that by putting you on alert.